homies? I'm just getting my spacesuit on. Obviously, you guys know that is a skidoo suit. Designed to look like a what you guys think is a spacesuit. I know as a skidoo suit. Alright? I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm, of course, your host with the absolute most. What's my name? Show you how to do it over here. That's nice and made. Making my way when all is pretty sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Alright, guys, I gotta go poop. It's an emergency poop. I'm gonna need a cell phone. Have a sip of water, and I'm gonna make a run to the washroom at 8 a.m. 8:11. Hi, good morning, everybody. Straight in the house. How you doing? Dan G. What was going on here? Yeah, I know he's waiting. I don't know. Time for bed. I've been up all night. As an ultra boss, I take this very seriously. It's time for a sleep stream. But first, a message from our sponsors. The biggest corporations one of them just said something just now. I love you. I'm the hash man, yo. He's the hash man, yo. I love you, Tiggy. I certainly do, Tiggy. We're gonna have our vitamins and hit the hay, kids. Okay? You're gonna come sleep with me. You're gonna cuddle Papa on this live stream, okay? You're gonna curl up in a little ball beside me. I'm just gonna love on you and hold you in my arms, okay, babe? Yeah. What do you want? Vitamins? We gotta get them vitamins in us, right? Are you hungry? Come here, Skeet. Come here, eat this Skeet. I have something here for you. Here you go, eat this Skeet. Yeah, that's up. Rose's milk. Eat your food and be quiet now. Oh, I forgot the cell phone, didn't I? Oh boy. Well, I don't mind if I do. I don't mind, yeah? How you doing? All right. We are actually planning a vacation.
My wife and I have we never had a honeymoon. We couldn't afford a honeymoon when we were together. When me and my wife got together, we were very young, and we didn't want to impose on our family. My mom didn't. My family. My mom didn't have no extra money for a wedding, and maybe her parents did. They probably they're not billionaires, but they're not poor. So maybe they had money, but I didn't want to impose on them either. But I really didn't want to impose on my mother. My mom's done so much for me in my life. So finally, we're at the point where we can finally afford to go on our honeymoon for the first time. And it's almost been 20 years. We did buy a house in the interim. We've had a home for almost a decade, so we haven't just been losers our whole life. We've amounted to something. We struggled, and yeah, I made some bad business decisions in my time, but I found my wife, right? So not a business decision, but business is life, right? So I made a decent life. I made a wicked life decision one time. And I want to go and I want to have a honeymoon with my wife. My wife wants to really badly go to Jamaica. Of course, I've always wanted to go to Jamaica. And it's cool, to finally get to go there. With my special person. When I see the way the world works, guys, man, it makes me so sad. So sad. Makes me really not value a lot of things that you're expected in life to value, okay? That's almost every one of you. But yeah, they don't want you to have good values and morals. Maybe we can just have a conversation on morals, maybe every day, forever, as the influence I want to make sure you guys pick up on is the moral influence. I don't have the best morals, but I sure would like to. Today is a cleaning day. We are going to clean, just tidy out the spare rooms, closets, and things like that. Donate everything in there that we're not keeping. And then we got a food donation to go to the hamper today. It's about our third or fourth food donation since October. I think we did one other food donation, in June or May of this year. We're doing what we can. We know there's a lot of people that don't have anything. We have a little bit extra. We'll give it all away. I ended up baking some brownies for some less fortunate people. So I'm gonna eat some. I'm gonna cut them all into squares. They're all the same thing. I'm gonna dip my hand in a bag with a plastic glove on that I just put on. That's completely sanitary. Find a plate, I'll pull out a plate out of my backpack, and I'll arrange them on a plate, and I'll hand some out to some less fortunate people. So watch for these streams coming soon. Don't have to showcase them. I just want to hear
if they enjoyed it, you know. I'm not going to sit there and film people who maybe don't want to be filmed. If they ask, hey, could you film me on YouTube? I'll say, sure. Just please don't do anything belligerent, you know. They won't. Anybody who's on this, anybody less fortunate. So I went to Russell Peters the other day at the convention center or something like that. Canada Life Center or something. And downtown Winnipeg is, they say it's very dangerous. I've never had a problem that I can recall. Of course, I've had little instances, but I've been downtown for maybe 20 years and I've never had a problem. I'll say it again. Never had a problem where it was like an altercation past something. The places I've had problems are always like little dips, just little side trips down the street, and all of a sudden there's a group of people walking towards me and they're goofy. So I've had altercations that way. Downtown, I mean like Portage Place and the Canada Life Center, I've never had a problem. There's a lot of people walking around with their backpack. It's everything they have inside that backpack. That's their home, right? And I asked my wife the other day, I'm like, hey, do you have any cash on you? If I have cash, I don't like cash. I just get rid of it, right? I don't give it away. I use cash for groceries, cat food, things like that. Or if my wife needs money, I'll give her the $5 in my wallet that I have, right? Whatever cash I have at the time. I'm always like, oh, here's the $10 for parking or $5 for this. Like I don't like money. Yes, it's essential living in a city, but I don't go out that much, and and that's partly part of the reason why I don't go out that much, because I don't have cash, right? I don't make any money on YouTube. I haven't forever. I'm kind of done with all of that. And I'm a little bit sad that my YouTube is over, but I'm kind of happy too. I don't really feel like my wife doesn't want me to do it because I don't make any money, and that breaks my heart. You know, that breaks my heart. She didn't say I had to stop, but I'm not fucking stupid. So they make it impossible for somebody to live their dream unless you follow exactly as you're told to do. And there's a great interview with Joe Rogan and Tom Green and Joe Rogan in 2007. Joe Rogan goes on the Tom Green show back in 2007. There's a YouTube video of this. I watched it twice. That entire show, Joe Rogan and Tom Green, they talk about the Hash Info show the whole fucking time. So for a couple days I've been in awe, and then in the last 24 hours I've been pretty sad because I realized that even though I may have an audience, it's an audience that doesn't, you guys aren't sharing and liking the videos enough for me to want to keep going, nor do I see the point of it. Again, I don't make any money. I'll say this, I continue to say this, I do not expect my audience to pay my way or to provide me with a wage on YouTube. I don't. Do you know how many fucking products I featured on YouTube? Hundreds of fucking thousands of products. Hundreds of fucking thousands of products. And you think those asshole fucks that are rich as fuck could pay me $10,000 a month, $1,000 fucking dollars a month? You think they could, right? They can't. And on top of that, I got fucking Google messaging me saying they're taking taxes off my fucking YouTube check I didn't get last month. I'll show you guys. It's against the law for YouTube to withhold my income. I hate talking about this. I hate complaining, but Do you want to know what Joe Rogan said in 2007 on the Tom Green show? He said it takes a negative. When you talk about something negative that is negative, it turns it into a positive. Now, most of you probably have, there's a saying, two negatives make a positive. It's a formula. It's math, okay? One day, maybe some of you will get that. But I don't, well, if you're 9, I'm going to just ban you from the channel. I don't want any tiny little 9-year-olds here. Shouldn't. Oh, Noah. So what's happening right now is I'm going to report Noah. He's pretending to be a child. We're going to have the CSIS RCMP look into this. We're going to go to this. And we're going to choose this. And we're going to report you. But then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to hide this user on this channel forever. We don't want any losers here, okay? I'm sorry if